Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host, Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy. Alright, welcome back. I wanted to try and knock out a little bit more Flight Sim 2024 before I go to sleep tonight. So, let's just jump right in here. I need to do something about this little thing hanging here. It was driving me nuts. I wanted to see if I could do an entire flight with just the hand controls. I'm just kind of curious and wanting to mess around with it. Getting used to the autopilot to the point where I might be able to make this work. Um, Definitely the flying part of it is going to be a little weird, but I don't know. We shall see. I mean, I still have the controllers hooked up, so it's not like I'm going to hang myself. I mean, maybe I'll hang myself. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So the next step was I was kind of looking at this flight here. And the main reason why is the middle of this flight is actually going to be over Venice. And I wanted to make a decent chunk of money, and this run is like almost 6,000. You know what? I wonder how hard it would be to turn on hand controls without breaking all of the stream and stuff. Like full out. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Maybe if the hand controls things actually works, maybe then I'll try doing the actual hand motion like without the controllers. One thing I did not turn on though, I think is my voice attack program. So once this loads up and I know it's not going to crash, then I'll make sure that's on. Because radioing the tower without the keyboard is going to be a challenge. Come on, finish loading this part. It's not quite done yet. And I have definitely crashed it a few times moving too early. Come on. Give me my mission steps, you jerk. Okay, there's the mission steps. So from here, we are gonna do Alt-Tab. Oh no, it's open. Okay. Gotta tab all the way back to the the window for the VR. This one might be a challenge though, because I know it kind of spawns this behind all this, so you can't grab it correctly. Ooh. But I can stretch it and then grab it. Oh, there's like no wind. I guess if I'm gonna screw around and attempt this, no wind is the best way to do it. Ah, I didn't think about the view though. This game doesn't know how to set, or at least I don't know how to set up my initial camera in every scene essentially. So there's that. Start engine.
Hi there. It's
Hi.
Drusilla.
There.
Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you.
I know it,
You're
Drusilla.
carrying raw materials on this flight. Shipment is from our partner's site and time critical. You must reach Campo nell'Ellba ASAP. The sensitive cargo containers have high tolerance with turbulence, but make sure you keep the delivery smooth and on time. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder.
Oops.
Clear skies ahead.
The camera portion of this is definitely going to be the challenge. It's a little different, being that I actually need to be able to reach the yoke. So, I don't want to be down lower. Maybe like there. Let's see what we can do here. Get my controllers going. So maybe I do need to be a little further back still, because otherwise I can't pull this thing towards me. And now, let's grab onto the handle. Ooh. I'm flipping switches behind it on accident here. It's very challenging to grab onto it initially. That's what she said. I don't know. This is going to be a risky business. And if I'm going to have to deal with this annoying mouse the whole time, I don't know. We're going to find out. Request taxi. Didn't work. Call tower. That one didn't work either. Call tower. Don't tell me it's going to do this stupid shit again. Call tower. Oh,
Forli
thanks.
ground, Cessna, India.
I was really
Mike
worried.
Alpha Sierra ready to taxi south
Because
departure.
without that, I definitely need the keyboard.
Cessna, India. Mike Alpha Sierra taxi to and hold short of runway 12 via taxiway Echo Cross runway 12 Delta Cross runway
I don't know
12
where the
Bravo
brakes
Zulu Alpha
are.
Cross runway 12 Delta.
Shit.
Contact tower on 119.75
Where
when
are
ready.
the brakes? I know where the parking brake's at. But like, where's the actual brake? Taxi?
Taxi to and hold short runway 12 via taxiway Echo Cross runway 12 Delta Cross runway 12 Bravo Zulu Alpha Cross runway
I don't know
12
where the
Delta
normal
Cessna
brake is,
Alpha
but we're gonna have to make this
Sierra.
work. So I give it a little bit of throttle. And release the parking brake. Am I gonna be able to re-engage the parking brake though? Because I can't see it. This is gonna be freaking hard as shit. We're gonna crash and die, just so you know this. No, where's my parking brake? I don't need to get yelled at for going too fast. Oh no. I just realized why I can't do this. Son of a... I can't control the rudders. So I'd be doing this 100% off of just the yoke. It just became even riskier business. kind of still want to try it though. I only realized because I'm like, how am I gonna steer? I need the pedals to be able to steer. Can I? The joystick. Hold on. But that's almost cheating, I think. I don't know. It didn't tell me anything about that. It said to go to the hold short. What is this thing telling me to do? It's got me like crossing runways and stuff. Taxi to the start of runway 12. Where the heck is runway 12? Is that a bus? It's the short bus coming to get me. Hmm. It's kind of silly they had me cross the runway to get to the other taxiway. This is one of those. 90% of the flight is taxiing. Taxi Simulator 2024. I think I could slow this down a little bit more. So my plan is to try and get up off the ground safely and then activate the autopilot. Hopefully. Maybe I should get that ready. We're gonna do navigation mode. And definitely like that heading select mode too. It's gonna have me go back on the runway again. You better call tower. Call tower. Call tower, damn it, let them know. So far it's letting me steer with the yoke, and it really shouldn't be, I don't think. Let's go to like 26% again. Come on. taxi a little faster, dang it. Ooh, 34 is good. We'll go with 34. So it looks like they're gonna have us spinning around up here. Need to pull out some of this throttle. Alright, we have made it to the start. And we are gonna turn around and take off from this runway. So throttle all the way in. Holy crap, doing this with this freaking virtual yoke is ridiculous. We're at 40. We need to get to 55 to get off the ground. $55, pull back, pull back. I'm leaning into it, I think is what's going on. Holy shit. Flying with a virtual yoke is so sketch. Jeez. Alright, so we're in the air. And autopilot. Save me, Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my god. Okay, it actually worked. I am keyboard free this flight. So the initial climb. Oh, we're gonna just. Yeah, we'll go with. Wait, why does that say 1400? And I swore that said 24. It did. So that's not reading the same.
Cessna Alpha Sierra Sierra, continue for south departure.
Acknowledge takeoff.
Forli Tower, Cessna India. Mike Alpha Sierra Sierra, continue for south departure.
Could probably get rid of that one. Not like I'm gonna use that one. I gotta kill these flaps. Careful.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Shouldn't the autopilot, the cruise control fix that? Don't sink. Whatever, at least I was able to catch it pretty quick. The virtual hands aren't really that bad. I expected it to be way worse. So let's go to all for this so we don't get yelled at for fuel. And then it's saying the flight path. Oh shit. How do I zoom out with these things?
Cessna Alpha Sierra Sierra, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Call tower.
Forli Tower, Cessna India. Mike Alpha Sierra Sierra, frequency change.
Is this the way it wants me to go? It's telling me it's like behind me, I think, isn't it? It says over there. How do I zoom out on this thing? The only way I know how to do it is with the mouse. Okay, so I mean, it is behind me, but it's following the flight path. I always kind of get in trouble for not following the flight paths, but let's see here. I did set it to heading, I believe. Nope. Heading select mode is on. And it is definitely going to the wrong heading. Well, I guess it's going to 0. Should probably get it past. There we go. Heading mode is kind of aggressive. Like, holy crap. It's a bigger dick than I am. Oh, wait. I'm the one turning the dial, I guess, aren't I? Which way are we pointing now? We're getting there. Slowly, but... Oh, we're flying an airport. No, I turned. Or is it all these little guys? Ah, shit. How am I supposed to announce all these fuckers? How do I click this thingy when I'm in... My hands... Oh, I was like... My hands say give me my chat window. Let's put this down here. Tune into baloney. Let them flight follow me.
Approach Cessna, India. Mike Alpha Sierra Sierra is type Cessna Skyhawk, 2 miles west of Lima, India, 2 Charlie 4, 1,800 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna, India.
To the right
Mike
somewhere.
Alpha Sierra Sierra Bologna approach. Squawk 5555.
555. So it looks like that's where I'm supposed to be going, is Marina de Campo. So we're just getting off of the GPS heading a little bit, which isn't a big deal. Oh.
Cessna Alpha Sierra
Call
Sierra
tower.
acknowledge last transmission.
Sorry. Acknowledge.
Squawk 5555 Cessna Alpha Sierra
555.
Sierra.
There's a lot of fucking fives.
Cessna Alpha Sierra Sierra radar contact
Ah,
2
shit,
miles
gotta
southwest
sneeze.
of Lima, India 2, Charlie 4, 2,200 feet. QNH 101 tree.
Of course, it's not gonna happen now. We gotta acknowledge radar contact. Acknowledge.
Roger, Cessna
Technically,
Alpha
that is also
Sierra
part of my voice
Sierra.
command stuff. There. I do gotta pull out some of the throttle. I see it's in red line. I did have engine damage set to realism. Oh shit. We got buttons freaking out. Good and stable. Now, am I supposed to cancel flight following and then every time I get near an airport do another one? I'm still not facing the right way. Come on. Holy crap, that might have been a little aggressive. It worked. Maybe a little more. actually is sitting at 2400 where I set it to. So let's I guess 24 is fine. It's above the flight pattern. Flight pattern is what, 2100? I'm not taxiing anymore. I gotta take that off. Got my flaps right. Alright, well let's run around with this. Let's move that over here, that over there. Come on, let me grab it. There we go. Put that down there better. And now I can mess with this one. I don't know why it's not on. And I keep playing with these controls. Hey! What happens if I hit it again? I don't want to clear it. Flight plan? Yeah. I'm a little off course, but declutter. Oh, I touched the joystick. I was like, why did it shut my controller off? Select approach, select arrival, select departure. Nope, we don't want to change any of that. FMS snub, I don't know what that does. Doing alright still. Oh. So I can actually mess around with the fuel efficiency. Does it adjust in real time or no? That's flow, gallons per hour. I would assume as you mess with the mixtures, stuff like that would change. Or is that only for this window says lean? So if I start to pull out on this, start getting hotter. Oh shit. Maybe I should pay attention. Looks like we might be going over another airport. Should I be canceling flight following and calling into the next airport? I don't know. Why does this thing say acknowledge squawk and then it never actually registered? Call tower? I don't know. Is that because I left the flight plan? $109 nautical miles? God damn. I think it's actually gonna be like an hour and a half flight. That is insane. Okay, so then all the mountains around here look like they don't go too insanely high. So let's increase altitude to like 6,400. And set it to navigation mode, maybe. Vertical navigation mode, maybe? Climbing yet? No? Nose up? That'll do her. We'll just manually nose this bitch up. Oh shit. Better watch speed. We can still throttle in. 500, what? We're gonna crash and die tonight. Oh god. I'm not gonna lie, this really isn't that bad. I wouldn't mind doing it with just hand controls if I could get the actual hand motion working. Pew pew. Now I gotta move the mouse because that stupid bar up there. The only thing I haven't figured out is how to like move the mouse correctly when it's doing that stupid bar thing. So I do gotta change the heading a little bit. It looked like we were getting a little off course. I don't know. Oh, shit, not again. So we're gonna point up somewhere, I guess, or nose up. It looks like that was the highest mountain. We should be past the worst of it all. So now, I swore that it said that Florence was like in the middle of this shindig. I don't know, this map just looks like we're flying over a volcano. It's not the VFR map. Cycle select. Engine. Map option. Traffic. Next red. What the heck is next red? The legend? Oh, okay, so this is an altitude map, is what that looks like. Okay, so I don't know if something started breaking in the game or what. Like, I was hearing like an engine shutting down or something. It was weird. Obviously, there's only one engine, so it wasn't that, but I don't know what the heck that was. I was trying to turn down the volume in case it was my music. Barometric pressure. We're still going. There's gotta be a faster way to do this. Holy shit, that mountain is still taller than us. So I'm glad I started climbing when I did, because hopefully we make it. Right now we're not losing any speed, but we're not gaining any speed, so I think I'm at my max. Just gonna keep climbing as much as I can. My back just cracked really loud when I did that. That was awesome. Keep waiting for the cat to jump on me. She was just right here next to me not too long ago. She always waits till the worst times to jump on my lap and scare the shit out of me. So.
Cessna Alpha Sierra Sierra contact Milan Center on 124.925. Good day.
Acknowledge.
Going to 124.925 Cessna Alpha Sierra Sierra. Milan Center, Cessna, India. Mike Alpha Sierra Sierra, 4,900 feet. Cessna, India. Mike Alpha Sierra Sierra, Milan Center, QNH 101 tree continuous planned.
I think we're still okay. No reason to cancel the flight following or nothing, so we're just gonna carry on. We just don't want to crash into the Amazon here. Oh, that's cool. Little lakes down in the valley down there. Still have not found Venice. But it's probably safe to assume that we're not even that far yet. Let's use this little tablet. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be like right here. So it's still up in front of us in one of these valleys up here. Well, there's one big city right there. I'm gonna smash my face off this steering wheel. The airbag's gonna go off. Imagine actually being that silly to wire up an airbag to the sim wheel. I know there are some crazy guys that'll do it. Oh, excuse me. Like the guy that made the tank that had like a loading mechanism and stuff. But they were loading like 2-liter pop bottles into it. So how weird is it that I'm like staring directly at the camera, but I can't see the camera? I'm just like checking out the view. Smoking is prohibited. Oh, I remember it's prohibited like by FAA law, like rules and regulations. It's not just like a this plane, that plane type thing. It's all planes. Same thing with helicopters too. I remember watching a video of a guy who's flying over like a local park and seeing some kid flying like an RC plane, and the plane gets stuck up in the tree, and the guy flying isn't actually doing anything wrong, but the teacher in the passenger seat is like, "Hey, hold on a second, give me the controls. I'm gonna go get the kid's plane." And as the camera pans over, the dude's got a fucking cigarette in his mouth and stuff, and the FAA freaking took his license away from him, if I remember correctly, or like fined the shit out of him over it. Like it was something really stupid. And I mean, at the same time, I get it. You're not supposed to be smoking while flying. Never really looked into why it was like such a serious offense. Like, I'm sure there's probably some crazy dangers like oxygen and pressurized cabins. And can you smoke on an? Wait, no, I didn't answer my own stupid fucking question. I was gonna say you can't smoke on an airline. They don't have that kind of first class place where you can actually do that. I don't even think you can take a vape on an airline. Like, physically without ever using it. I think that has something to do with, like, the dangers of the batteries and stuff. Even the slightest little puncture and some water and lithium batteries can get pretty dangerous. It's just so awesome. So I don't think this is Venice, because I think it was supposed to be like that city, or like on the mountain sides over here or something. I am a little off center as well though, but if I remember correctly, it was also off center as well. It was like right here. So why is it telling me the pink line is to the left of me, but the flight plan tracker thing is over there? The game's still a bit wonky with some shit, that's for sure. And like, according to the GPS thing here, it's telling me in order to get where I gotta go, I should be going that way, behind me. And I know that's not true because we're going to this island, and very clearly. Alright, so flight level change mode. Oh hey, we've reached 6,400 feet and it leveled out on its own. That's cool. That is good to know. Should I stay at this height, go higher? I feel like if I go higher, it might be easier on the plane to go faster. But I'm gonna use all the energy getting up there, and that's gonna slow me down, so you don't know. I do need to watch my fuel gauges. I do have it set to both tanks simultaneously, so I'm not gonna get an early warning, but I also won't get annoyed early either. Well, since I definitely got the autopilot working,
Cessna
I want to
Alpha
hide this for
Sierra
a sec.
Sierra, contact Rome Center on 1 tree 1.1. Good day.
Acknowledge.
1 tree 1.1 for Cessna Alpha Sierra Sierra.
I wanted to see what buttons were behind this wheel.
Rome Center Cessna India. Mike Alpha Sierra, Sierra 6,400 feet.
Cessna India. Mike Alpha Sierra Sierra Rome, Center QNH 10, 1 tree continuous planned.
Well, thank you for telling me to continue as planned. That's what I was gonna do. I guess you could say that's what I planned to do. So, is any of this labeled? Like actual city names? What if I zoom in on the tablet? Ligma? Alright, well, it's probably pretty safe to say that this like shit ton of
Cessna
airports
Alpha
right
Sierra
here
Sierra, contact approach
is
on
probably
125.825. Good day.
Venice. Acknowledge.
125.825 Cessna Alpha Sierra Sierra.
So I think I did actually like do what I was supposed to do to like follow my flight plan and announce as I'm going over airports because I haven't gotten in trouble. And all I did was this communication thing. Who'd have thought that the secret to a good relationship was communication? Just shocking. What does that say? 369, damn she fine. No. What does that say? Dude, I'm so close to the screen right now. Oh, it says 359286089 or 24. Oh man, this thing going cross-eyed. A49er? Oh my god, I'm not gonna do that anymore. That was making me go cross-eyed. So these are the nearest airports at 19. That's so sweet. Timer. Nah. Oh, okay, so instead of using that timer, I can use this timer? Maybe not. I failed miserably. I wonder if you're trying to click the fucking button down there. So does that mean I'm supposed to use this joystick here? Oh shit. Yeah, no, that isn't working. Ah, overflying an airport without announcement. What did you do? We were doing so good over here. click my clicker. And then we need to zoom out. Is there another airport? So am I supposed to be like announcing a new thingy? To not use. Call tower? No. I don't know, I guess we're just gonna get in trouble for that. Because I don't know how to fix it. Why is it that I always want to look out the side that's farthest away from me? All the good stuff's over there. Whoa. It's a pretty big city. Let's go fly a kite way up high at night. What the fuck? These things are always on by default. Not a cloud in the sky. $69 nautical miles left. Couldn't have looked at any better of a time. Let's turn on that parking brake now before I forget later. Probably get my yoke back. Still feel like I should be sitting lower or not have legs. Like, ow, holy crap. Okay, don't do that. Sorry for headphone users for that whistle. I didn't think about that, but holy crap, that sucks. I'm not as old as not as old as I once was. Can't handle them baby splits. Oh, that felt so good. It popped when I put my leg out. Yeah, wake me up when September comes. I've had music on this whole time, and I can't even hear it over the plane. Holy lag. Well, not visually, only audibly. That's weird. mess with the camera part while I'm able to, I guess. Like, technically you can fly a plane 100% from the screens, so like, is the I'm supposed to be at right here? Yeah, maybe that kind of looks about right. Oh shit, and that would give me some pretty good articulation of the controls. Have I been sitting ridiculously high the whole time? Just so I can see over the schnoz of the plane? So are you supposed to sit up and go like that then every time you need to actually get a visual, and otherwise you're supposed to stare at this thing? I'm not gonna lie. This feels really This is where I'm supposed to sit, isn't it? How many hours have I flown at the wrong height? Wah, wah. Roam radar 131. I don't know how to use any of that stuff. Shit, I better be careful clicking stuff. I don't want to change anything and lose something that I need really bad. Yeah, even the armrest feels like it's at like a much more realistic height. I mean, mine doesn't. Mine's at the window, so I'm just like, I guess that still kind of works. We're about halfway there. And this is apparently what Italy looks like. Acknowledge? What the heck? Wait, I heard the noise, like it registered something, but... 58 nautical miles. How we looking on time? 12:45. Gosh darn. Overflying an airport without an announcement. Oh no. Am I supposed to like close that and reopen it constantly? Wait a minute. Does that mean that all these icons, they're no longer in my line? Oh my gosh. They've always been in my line of sight because I'm an idiot. This is why we can't have nice things. Just thought y'all should know. guess now that it's out of the way, it doesn't really matter. It kind of blends in there. Blends in more than that shit does, so whatever. So, those are still kind of silly. If anything, those made more sense where I was sitting. Can I do anything with you? Oh, wait, what does that just say? Toggle. Oh. I got all excited like I was gonna bring it down further. Okay, so when we get to the point of flying the airliners, I'm a little worried about it, but I wonder how hard it's gonna be to get up and walk into like the back of the plane, and will it let me? Like, I'm not gonna do it now. Obviously, I don't have the plane, but like, the headset's wireless technically. Like, it's on a cable charging at all times, so that I can play for ridiculous hours and stuff. But like, it'll give me a good 3 hours if it's got full charge. So like, I could easily do a flight as a passenger and be like staring out the back windows of the plane and shit. God, this is gonna be so ridiculously hard to make it happen because my house isn't that big. I'm gonna run into fucking walls and shit just trying to make this happen. But I really want to do it now, so I gotta get to that point. What is with all these bots? So I seen something as I was reading through like gamer news bullshit, that Microsoft Edge browser, like Chrome type deal, except garbage. Supposedly they've made it that it works with games, so like I doubt it'll work with VR, but in a normal game, they're saying that as you're playing, you should be able to pull up Edge in the game instead of having to tab in and out, do Google shit. So now I'm really kind of curious, like, will it work with VR? Can I be like, start watching YouTube as we're flying? Because that will sell VR fully for me, to be able to just watch shit while I'm playing games. Because then you can work while, oh my Jesus. It would be so sick to be able to do like, I mean obviously not while streaming, but doing like billing and coding and crap while you're flying. So this isn't gonna get us all the money we need. Four nautical miles. Do a backflip. Okay, at first these things seemed kind of stupid, but now they're kind of functioning like blue light filters. They're just making it less harsh. Interesting. It's even more interesting that they're able to convey that in VR. Kind of like wearing sunglasses without wearing. I don't know why, every time I look up, I keep seeing like this little cutout thingamajig here. Oh, that freaked me out. I have a fan down here to the bottom down over here, but like as I reached back, it was like the wind came through this window and was blowing on me. I was like, ah! It's actually really kind of cool. Brr. So, trying to get the cockpit centered here. Here we go. I finally figured out what the noise was. Ooh, it was me hitting this stuff. Group. Intercom. Com2. Not use. Fly to Marina de Campo. They really expect you to use that little button with the joystick, or like with the hand controllers? Wrong button. So I need the trigger to do it? My Jesus, it really... That is the autopilot on the yoke. Alright, well I better turn that back on before we crash and die. I've got 37 nautical miles and I am way the fuck up here. Maybe I should start coming down. So let's maybe turn off the autopilot. Let's pull out this throttle. We're just gonna start falling from the sky. Ah! It's like a roller coaster. Oh shit. Wait. The plane's leveling itself out. That's awesome. see why planes shake so much. Because it is very hard to hold this thing still, even if it's sitting on my leg. Still just using the fall to keep my speed up. Shocked you can actually still kind of see like when you need to. So it says 31 nautical miles left, so we do still have quite a bit of distance left. Oh, we gotta make it all the way to the island, I see. So I think I'm gonna level off here. Let's get some throttle back in. Autopilot back on, but I am going to try to get the altitude back down. 2400. So it should start adjusting to that. If not, I can always nose down. Can't tell if I'm just kind of hovering at this slow. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Need more speed. Not exactly sure why it's climbing again though. Bird must be more off. Why is it doing knots when I'm talking about nose up or nose down? We gotta pull out on this. Can't be in red line. Landing is probably gonna be super sketchy. So brace yourselves. So I want to start going down now. Somehow I just turned off the autopilot that easily. Definitely gonna support my friggin' hand. That would be insane trying to hover hand it. Keep going down some. Oh, I can't change settings while holding on to that. That's not cool. Really? No, there we go. I feel like I'm way closer to the ground than I want to be. Shit. trust that it doesn't lose the hand controller when I'm looking around the plane. I struggle to keep the hand controller where it needs to be, but the other side of the island, it looks like. Shit. Got 12 nautical miles left, and I just want to make sure I clear those mountains. They're not super tall, but oh no. Getting wobbler. Call tower. Call tower. Call tower. Call tower. Jerk, you're not gonna work now? Taxi? Really? What else do I got? Acknowledge? None of them are working. Wow. Call tower? Yep, it broke. I can't use the enter key to do it. Awesome. Oh shit. Taking back over with the correct hand. So, we're gonna pull out on the throttle. Which side of the island is it? Oh, I see. It's in the valley, I think. I want to lose speed. flaps. And then, grab hold again, come on. There we go. Get some throttle in there. This is super sketch. How am I gonna know if I can do it if I don't try? Oh, look, a helipad. Get a little more throttle here. Okay, it's still in front of me. On the throttle before I get yelled at for being over speed with flaps down. Low fuel left and right. We should have enough to get there. Call tower. Still not working. Call tower. Wah, wah. Oh shit. That runway was right there. Good thing I was already going slow. Fuck. That hill's right there though. Oh god, here we go. How badly am I gonna crash? I'm on the ground. Slow down. Parking brake is on. Turn to the right a little. Don't tip. We did it without dying. Holy shit. Alright. Come on. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, I better slow down. Before I get in trouble for taxiing too fast. Even though I'm on a runway. Oh, there's a big ass airplane. Shit. I'm making this work. Taxi? Call tower? No bueno. I wonder what the heck causes that. That doesn't even make sense. Cause like, I can hit enter directly and nothing's happening. Call tower? It tried because it just killed my controls even. Whatever. I'm gonna have to get in trouble again. We're gonna release the park brake. Set this to about 30. Maybe 40. Come on, give me the next step. Still not. Here we go. Where's the next? Oh, there we go. It popped up. Parking brake. Get ready. Killing people. Oh gosh.
Good morning. It's Giambattista, the reception officer. Looks like the flight was a bit challenging, Cap. Nothing serious, but it was close call. We're taking care of everything now. I leave you with your flight stats.
Alright. Stop engine? No. How about if I do control shift W? Yeah, it actually worked. Okay. So now from there. How did I do? Considering I didn't use any of my yokes, like any of this stuff. I mean, I did terrible, but not that bad. Hey, I got lots of money though. That was worth it. Almost 7K. I was gonna say I knew I was gonna lose some reputation, but that's not that big of a deal. Alrighty. I think that is it for tonight. So till next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.